Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of The Rebel Show. This is the episode right after Thanksgiving. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I know I did. I had like the 2 day, I don't know what you call it, where you spend Thanksgiving eating, and then that night and then the next day you wish you didn't eat so much and you just are like, or blah. So now I'm over that and feeling good today. And today I just want to do a quick episode. It's a holiday week, and I don't want to take up very much of your time. I just want to do what I want to call a maintenance episode or something, where I get some feedback, hopefully get some feedback from people that are watching, you know, things like, what's your thoughts on the show? What can I do different? Do you guys have any questions or thoughts about what I do? Do you not like it at all? Do you not like my message? And if you don't, why? What are the things you like? Let's have a discussion about it, We need to get back to discussion and a lot less being angry at people that have different opinions. And I think that's something I've been thinking about this week, is trying to figure out how to get there. What do? First, we got to just start by talking and being calm about it. A lot of people talked about how there's no political talks during Thanksgiving because there's so much split down the middle of what people think that they don't even want to deal with it. And I think that's not a really healthy place for you to be with your family, for you to be with your friends, or for the country to be. We need to have open dialogue about what we disagree on and try to come to a solution. And we're not there. And I think it's not good for the country because we need to find unity even in disagreements, and we need to find some compromises here and there. So if you guys have thoughts or ideas, I'd love to see some comments. I typically post on YouTube and Facebook, so write a comment. If you have any things that you'd like me to cover or go over or talk about, put those in there. And if not, I'm just going to keep chugging along the way I'm doing. Things are going well, We're seeing a change in the country. We're seeing a change in hiring and wages. We're seeing a change in the borders and illegal immigration. And we're seeing, hopefully, drug trafficking going down. I think these are all things to be excited about. Businesses are coming back to the country. That's a lot to be thankful about. And we got to remember that when the president decided to have a day of Thanksgiving, it was a time to get together with family, pray, and just be thankful for what we have. And now in America, we do that, and then the next day we go to the mall, and then we fight each other for the latest sale. And that's just a weird thing. There's nothing out there, I don't think, that I would ever put myself in position to go out and try to get a deal on these Black Fridays. There's nothing. I'd almost rather pay more. I'll pay full price and order it, and they can ship it to my house, and I don't have to deal with it. So society has some interesting things, and I think it's kind of funny to watch. There's videos out there of people fighting each other over toys and stuff for their kids, and that's a great example to show for our kids. We need to be examples to our children. As a new father, I'm thinking about ways where I need to watch myself and be an example. And I fully think that parents should be one of the main influences on training their children, not necessarily the school system, especially early on. They need to go into life, into the school system, understanding this is how you respond to people, this is how you act, this is how you treat people, here's what's acceptable. We don't let the schools do that. We give our kids an early education on how to treat people and things, and then the school accents some of that with like science and history, some of that. But we need to be giving our children those things at home. So they're going into the school, hearing and learning things they're already familiar with, and then when something isn't right, they know where to go look and figure out and find the truth themselves. That's a huge thing, is we need to find the truth ourselves and not depend on a commentary or the news or something. We need to be able to search for the truth ourselves. And that's something I'm still learning how to do. Where do I go find the best sources of information? And how do I know that it's true? You really got to fumble through websites and articles and papers and stuff and read a lot of different things to try to come to a solution. And I find that when you read and you read articles from either side, you find that just hang out and wait, and the truth will present itself. That's what I figured. It might take some time, but you'll go, I remember when I read about this weeks ago, and here's what's coming out, and it was true or it was a lie. So I think it's a duty of America to be part of our culture and to make sure we, as parents, are the authority on our children. God gave us that responsibility. It's not a teacher or a professor's job. It's our responsibility to prepare them to go out. And I have a 15-week-old baby, so I'm not even anywhere near schooling age, and I'm beginning to think about these things. Like, what am I doing now that she's going to pick up on? I need to be planting and teaching early on, and expect her to catch on to these things. And I think she will. It'll be fun. We'll talk about it later. Um, so it's up to parents. Let's take responsibility and be parents and not let the colleges dictate our lives. I'm going to finish up here real quick, but I do want to give a couple scriptures as words of encouragement. Proverbs 24. In my daily reading today, I was reading Proverbs 24, and verse 10 says, "If you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small." I like sometimes how the Bible is just straightforward with you. If you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. No matter what life sends us, adversities, disagreements, things we don't like, we got to stay strong and we got to keep persevering. We cannot give in. We cannot give up. You may have a down day or something, but pull yourself back up and keep fighting. Keep going for what you believe in. Keep communicating. Keep being part of society. Don't faint. Deal with what you got to deal with and get back on the horse and keep going. And then 24 verse 16 says, "If a just man falleth 7 times, for a just man falleth 7 times and rises up again, but the wicked will fall into mischief." A just person will rise up and continue doing what he's supposed to do. Even if he fails, he will keep going. But the wicked person will respond negatively. They will go out and commit crimes because they've been hurt. They have had something bad happen in their life, and they're justified to go out and hurt someone else, or they're justified to go out and do something wrong. And that's not the way we need to be. We need to be a just person who falls 7 times and is rising up again and going for it. So I took 7.5 minutes of your day. So I want to hear back from you guys now. I want to hear comments or make a response video. I've enjoyed doing the show. I've done a couple of them now. I just want to get some feedback from you if you guys want. I hope you guys are encouraged. I hope you're having a great Thanksgiving holiday. And thank you.